Today on Loganly Adventures, my husband Jeroen and I continue on our French Riviera escapades as we jaunt down from the medieval hilltop village of Eze to the lemon capital of the world, Menton, all while soaking up the sunshine of the Côte d'Azur. Bonjour mon ami! So this morning, on our new day in the Côte d'Azur in south of France, we're exploring first the town of Eze, this hilltop town that overlooks the Côte d'Azur. First of all, it's no joke, I'm already out of breath walking out, but look at this view so far, look at the sea. So that's a little sneak peek of us traversing these steps up to Eze. This is such a beautiful, small, little hilltop town with all these stones. Here on the floor is made out of stones, and as you can see, it's really quiet here. It's like apparently only 20 people still live in Eze. That's it, 20 people. So easily. There's so many things to see. But what's down here? Who knows? Eze just reminds me of what I picture of Romeo and Juliet so much. Like the opposing families from the Capulets and the Montague. Like, wouldn't they live in buildings like this? Like, when I was reading Romeo and Juliet in school, literally these type of buildings is what I pictured. The architecture here is enthralling. Centuries-old stonework is set off beautifully by sublime detailing, exquisite wrought iron street lamps hung everywhere, pastel shutters gleam in the morning sunshine, and hints of history abound in carvings, plaques, and dedications to characters from the past. There are no cars allowed within the precinct, so the silence here is tangible. Only the sea at times. A bird, footfalls, the sound of yourself moving through a sacred space. It's a step back to the Middle Ages in Eze. First populated in 2000 BC, Eze was a commune near Mount Bastille that has survived over centuries. It was fortified in the 1300s by the House of Savoy, and over the years, the area has passed hands between Italy and France multiple times. And at 1,400 feet high, you can see why people refer to Eze as the Eagle's Nest. This is the church of Eze that overlooks this hilltop town. As you can see, some cool views of the Côte d'Azur from here. Just overlooking down where we came from, and you can still see people climbing up to Eze down there. Ah, this light, I'm telling y'all. Just look at the surrounding hillside. It's so peaceful. And this huge tree. Okay, let's go into the church. Now we're entering into the hilltop cemetery of Eze. You can see it overlooks the whole town too. On top of Eze, on top of the top, is the Jardin Exotique, which is this exotic gardens that overlook the Côte d'Azur. And as you can see, there's cactuses, beautiful sculptures, and we're just entering. You can see, so the town is down here, we are here, and there's even more up top. This is such a beautiful hilltop walk, and being able to look over the rooftops as well.
Nestled on the cliffs of Eze, this Jardins Exotique stands as a testament to the region's natural beauty. As we wander through the terraced landscape, each step reveals a burst of vibrant colors and unique flora. The scent of exotic blooms fills the air, and this creates an enchanting atmosphere that just really captivates our senses. Now, the story goes that after the Second World War, dozens of men carrying large bags of soil and plants on their backs up to the ruins of the castle and its sparse remaining walls. This is where André Guillaton, the Marie of the time, with the help of Jean Gustave, father of the exotic garden in Monaco, decided to create an exotic garden here. The site is well protected from the north winds by the Riviera Plateau, and the declivity of the rocky outcrop ensures a good drainage for the plants. In other words, this was the perfect site for planting succulents such as cactus, agave, and aloes that we see here today. And from anywhere in the Jardin Exotique, there's striking views from the Massif d'Estrelles mountain range to the Gulf of Saint-Tropez. It just offers one of the most classic views of the French Mediterranean.
This used to be a whole castle up here. Can you believe it? Like this, from this. The Jardin Exotique wraps all the way around the top of Eze, and it goes into different gardens by themes as well. So now you can see there's the Jardin Mediterranean, and of course you want to spend some time just leisurely strolling about because look at these views. Incredible. I think that is the 2 Michelin star restaurant right there with a terrace that overlooks. Little market action here. All these lavender. It smells so good already. all the way up top in Eze, now down to Cap de Ferrat. So when we were at the Exotiques Jardin Itachi, we saw all of this peninsula down here on the Côte d'Azur. So we obviously have to zip on down now. And so you can see it's quite a busy road, but you can park alongside this road and then take in these beautiful views of sailboats, of the yachts, and of course the colorful buildings that make up the Cap de Ferrat. It's so beautiful. So the full name is Saint Jean Cap Ferrat. Look at this. Look at how blue the water is. So you can see the beach there. You can see the promenade. Woo. I am in love with the south of France. Here we are in Saint Jean Cap Ferrat, and it's quite a bit private and residential than I thought, but this is quite a nice leisurely walk when you want something like, you know, easy. You can hear the cicadas. It's very summery here. There's lots of villas and mansions that one day I can only dream to have, and of course there's the Grand Hotel of Cap de Ferrat here too.
You know the lyrics? Oh, to be young and in love in New York City. Well, what about Oh, to be young and in love on the French Riviera? That sounds beautiful as well, but I think you don't have to be quite young to experience the French Riviera because you can be at any age, and the classic beauty of this place, of the Côte d'Azur, still stands. The fact that F. Scott Fitzgerald, my favorite author, has been here, has been inspired by this area, and wrote so many different stories from it, and to be able to walk in figuratively his footsteps, because I'm not sure all the places that he's been in, is just magical to me. And seeing the same sites that have stood still over centuries, because these mountains, these cliff sides, the Mediterranean Sea sparkling, has been here for generations, and that won't change, which is such a nice part of the world, where a world that constantly is growing, a constantly change, constantly in motion. And this part of the world feels like it's still frozen a bit in its own time, in this kind of pastel summer dapple color, maybe 80s, 60s timestamp and time frame of the golden age of the French Riviera. And it still is like that today. So we rode up into this new city that we haven't been before, called Menton in France, where we are ending and wrapping up our French Riviera road trip. For now, at least, until we come back here in the future, because you best bet this is only just my first time here and won't be the last.
Made it to Menton. Menton is literally the last city on the Côte d'Azur, and is also our last city of our Côte d'Azur trip for now, because I really want to come back to this fabulous region in France. But let's explore Menton and actually grab a bite to eat first, because I'm hungry. the most beautiful cinema I think I've seen. Look at this. It's like it's an Art Deco cinema. You can see all the movies playing. So beautiful walking around towards lunch, of course, but walking around no less, and just seeing like all the architecture and the colors of Menton, because it just screams summer here, from all the pastels, orange, pastel pinks. Like, what land is this? Whereas this local favorite joint called Au Chef in Menton. So basically, it's a French buffet with different French cuisine, and it's run by these two couples that live here in Menton. So we're going to try things out, and it's only 15 euros for a whole buffet for lunch, which is pretty awesome, especially in this corner of the Côte d'Azur. Starting off at the salad bar, and the octopus salad and the crab salad is so good. Got myself some already. Let's make our way to the main bar. So yummy. All the seafood dishes, all the meat dishes. If I know one thing about these French towns, is that the Hotel de Ville, this is always going to be banging. Architecturally, it's always going to look good. Like, look at this. Hotel de Ville. Hotel de Ville. So beautiful. They spared no expense. Truly. And right in front of it is this beautiful park. It's such a lovely city, Menton. Check out that orange washed church. So beautiful. So an important thing that you have to know about Menton, which I think is so cute and really cool, is that this city is known for its lemons. Lemons galore. Like, they'll make lemon smoothie, lemon drinks, lemon dessert, I assume, limoncello, of course, like lemons, everything. And then in February, they actually have a lemon festival in Menton where they create like all these lemon sculptures out of lemons, which is really cool. The amount of lemon souvenirs you can have from Menton is endless. What is this? This is lemon biscuits, lemon liqueur, lemon confit. Ooh, it actually looks really good to spread on like a baguette. Check this out. This is a whole truffle store with truffle everything. Truffle chips, tapenata alla truffle, crema alla truffle, tagliatelle, pasta truffle. This city just knows. I'm telling you. These colors just makes you feel like you're in a citrus bowl itself. Like, it's so beautiful when you're looking all the way up, seeing how tall and high density these streets are. I love the colors of the shutters as well. This makes the whole place match together. It feels like a dream walking around Menton. Wow, what a square, right?
Interesting little tidbit about Menton. In the late 19th century, it became a popular place where Northern Europeans with tuberculosis came to either regain their health or to die. As a result, cemeteries in Menton are filled with graves of notable Englishmen, Germans, and Russians. Now, while that can sound morbid, I think it's beautiful to have your last few days on the shores of the Mediterranean by the French and Italian border.
Check out this view from this home. It's so cool to see all the orange rooftops of Menton, and then the yellow towers too, and the clock tower and the bell tower. And of course, all the blue sea. Menton is so great with these breezy corridors. I mean, this chapel or this is so beautiful to see. I love the city. We did it, y'all. Look at this large citron granita. It looks so good. As you can see, I'm breaking sweat. Thank God I have my little cute French scarf here on me. I'm going to take a sip of Menton's finest citron granita. That is a spot. Oh my God, that is a spot. I'm sorry, your room. He's gonna have to get his own because this is all mine. This is all mine. Cheers. As you know, granita is not enough. because we are still curious about the citronade, which is basically lemonade. So Ewan's gonna get us one. We're gonna try the lemonade out because when in Menton, citrus everywhere. Let's try it out. The citronade, which is basically lemonade, but it has a, you know, in French it sounds just so much cooler. Oh, wow, that does it. It's like pure citrus. I don't tingle sugar, but just right amount to break the summer heat. Yes. This is the Promenade du Soleil, which is very, very appropriately named. Promenade of the Sun. One day I'll have my own yacht. One day. And I could dock it here at the yacht club of Menton in this harbor with this cute little lighthouse you can see over there. What a summer on the Riviera. Walking the Promenade du Soleil, you can see the view of Menton behind me, and then the sea is just over there. I love this breeze! But seriously, don't stop the breeze, Mother Nature, or else I will probably melt and die. For now, this breeze is everything.
Now that you know that the lemon is the symbol of the city, it's fitting to know that there's a legend that has it that when Eve, yes, that infamous Eve, left the Garden of Eden, she took with her a golden fruit, the lemon. Fearing divine wrath, Adam asked her to throw away the fruit, which was what she would plant it on the Graven Bay, where then Menton was born.
All up along this fort, you can walk right by the sea with magnificent view of the deep blue of the Mediterranean. I honestly can spend all summer on the Med. And then over here is the view of Menton and all the boats docked in its harbor. I mean, it's all glistening and shimmering. It just makes you dream a lot, especially this colorful skyline of Menton, right by the water, of course. There's someone fishing there too. Underneath the umbrella. I hope you've enjoyed Menton as much as I have, as well as the Côte d'Azur. Now I know I'll be back in Côte d'Azur and just the south of France in general. So far from this trip, I've already made so many memories that I'm going to cling on to, and during the dark depths of winter when the day is darker back home, because the sunshine in the south of France is like nothing else. So if you enjoyed this adventure, give me this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next adventure. And also don't forget to follow if you haven't already, because why aren't you following? Okay, au revoir.